Ew. Why do I only feel good off a pill? This shit like Game of Thrones. Wanna be king of the hill. I guess I'm better alone. Sure, it was bad to the bone.
Free the man, them. No, because you know,
woman,
these days we're not allowed to say the N-word in places and that.
you get in trouble, fam.
You get in trouble, bro. Poetry Jam cancelled me because of that shit.
Seriously?
Remember?
Oh, that's why.
Told me, no, and the fat people joke. Remember when I mentioned about fat people? Said to me, don't. Ask SK, I talked about, and Jenna was there, I spoke about the crate challenge. And when I was doing stand-up, I was just saying that fat people shouldn't be doing the crate challenge. And I went into the whole idea. Then I said the N-word as well. And the girl who's like the co-manager at Beat Freaks, she's my homie though. But she came up after me, she said, it's my humor. But unfortunately, some people felt a bit offended, and there were people who were overweight in the room, and they didn't like the fact that you mentioned it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, was it that bad? Were you that caught up?
It was honestly not that bad. It was just fat people being upset about the fat.
Thank you.
Sorry. Alright, cool. So people, it's the YNOT episode. Don't know, with my good friend Bilal.
Hello.
You've probably seen him in the other episode with us already a couple times. We've been recording a couple episodes today.
Come on.
Today's topic. Actually, how's your day been, man? You've met the man, them. How's your day been? Tell us, just give us a good breakdown of your day.
It's been a good day, man. I met some good real brothers in the room right here, man. With some good mentalities, positive energy,
for real.
and yeah, man. So I'm feeling good. I got a lot to say, but you know.
Did MJ do it?
What? There. You wanna go there? Did Michael Jackson sexually assault?
Oh my God, he articulated
we
himself
have to go
properly.
there. Did Michael Jackson? Do you know what? SK, I want you to touch on it first before I reach that.
Well, someone already touched on it, but
Fam, are you skunked? Are you skunked?
Are you skunked? What, fam? Mom's like, when I see you after lockdown, I'm gonna flip.
Shank you, fam. I'm gonna shank you, bro. Last minute, you flipping missing open goal.
you got into comedy. So like, was it from you know, watching comedians as a kid, or was it just, you know, you liked making people laugh? 'Cause I feel like if I was to be a comedian, because I love being funny, it's because I love when people laugh at me.
Yeah.
Or laugh with me at least. I love the idea of making someone's day or making them smile through some jokes. So tell me more about your journey becoming a comedian.
Do you know what, man? In my family, I'm the funniest person. So I get it from my mom. But when I was growing up, I didn't really realize it was something I wanted to do till I was about 9 years of age. And I came home and my dad was watching Richard Pryor.
Okay.
And Pryor's the greatest comedian to ever live. So Pryor, watching him as a 9-year-old kid saying such vulgar things about people, it made me want to get on stage. So there was a talent show when I was 13 in school. And I volunteered and I did stand up when I was a kid. I wrote there were shit jokes like, you know, your mom's got a fat head or whatever. But because we're 13, but as the years went by,
let's be honest. When you're 13, that's a banger, bro.
Of course, yeah.
That's a banger, bro.
When
You're
you're
thinking,
13.
I got topics, bro. I got substance, fam.
Exactly. So just to tell you, my brothers, that's what led me into stand-up, and I'm so grateful. But to just, I gotta mention this.
Yeah.
The person who inspired me to be a comedian was Chris Rock, though. So if it wasn't for
Chris Rock, go.
I wouldn't have been him.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, all the way.
All the way.
I'd say for me, it'd be Charlie and Ed Murphy.
Okay, they're
them
legendary
two
brothers,
together,
man.
yeah.
They're legendary
It wouldn't be
brothers.
one, but them two together, like.
Woo-wee!
Right there, you fucking know. Especially Charlie Murphy, yeah. Fuck you fucking moron. The way he story tells is so good.
My gosh, don't even talk about him. He is one. No, I'm going to say this right now. I don't care what this. It's not controversial because most people in America agree with. David Chappelle is the best comedian in the world.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just need to say he's the best comedian in the world.
100%.
Not best comedian in America. He's the best comedian in the world.
I watched Kevin Hart.
Oh.
And Kevin Hart, we'll get on to him, but I actually watched Kevin Hart talk about Dave Chappelle.
Oh, come on.
And it was like, you're listening to it and you're like, damn, what is Chappelle like? He's talking about Chappelle just caught a flight to come to a show to perform. The people are dying to see him.
Yes.
And he's in the back like, and I can't do the Chappelle accent, but it's so good how Kevin Hart does. He's like, should I perform, Kevin? And he's like, Dave, you caught the fucking flight. You got your here. What? Like, and it's like, that character that Chappelle has is like so humbly.
I'm telling you,
just
man.
doing what he does, and
I'm
he just does
telling
it
you.
without realizing how good he is at it. I
I'm
feel like he
telling
knows
you.
how good he is.
I'm telling
But
you.
he's so lost in his own kind of world, and it's like you watch him and you're like, damn, he's fucking having
I'm
fun
telling
with
you,
this.
man. You know, when we talk about brother SK just spoke about Kevin speaking on David Chappelle. Kevin Hart and Chris Rock, if you want to, they're like top 2 in the country after
Kevin
Chappelle.
Hart is so
but
funny.
can you imagine that Chris Rock has even said that he's been to a David Chappelle show before, and he said to Kevin Hart that we're not even this funny. Like we
This what I'm
don't
saying.
even know how to be this funny. So for me, we're all trying to be like Chappelle. Richard Pryor first, because he's the person that started it.
Yeah.
But Chappelle, he's on another
I don't know
level.
what it is about him. It's like, it's not even like his content's amazing.
I'm telling
his
you,
script
man.
line's amazing.
I'm telling you.
But it's just some people are born to sing.
Yes.
Some people are born to do something. That man
Yeah.
was born for you to look at and have a fucking laugh.
Oh, come on, bro.
He's just so unprecedentedly good at what he does. You just
Come
look at
on,
me
bro.
Like, nah, he's gonna make me laugh.
Come on, bro.
Don't say anything, you just start bawling.
Come on, bro. Come
It's
on,
just too
bro.
much.
Come on,
But
bro.
I got a few questions I want to ask you,
Go
man.
on, man. Go on, man.
Okay, so my first question is,
Yes, my brother.
how do you think stand-up has changed in the past 20 years?
Okay, if I'm to keep it real, when my parents were growing up, right? My parents were born like 1970s, whatever, yada yada yada. So they're quite well. They're not old. Mom's 43. All right. Sorry, she'll kill me if she finds out. I try to tell you. But when our parents were growing up,
Yeah.
if me and SK were both back then and we wanted to become comedians, all we have to do is go to a comedy club. But now comedy, you can literally start on YouTube and then you can get a special within the next year. Do you know what I mean? But it's like, it's comedy has grown and it's been amazing. It has grown because of social media. But I think the problem with stand-up is that nobody wants to do the hard work anymore. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I think I told my brother, I don't think I told SK this. I want to open a YouTube channel, but I want to do skits. I want to start stand-up off the right way, like how my
100%.
OGs did it. I don't want to get famous off YouTube because it's not going to show that I worked
And I
hard
feel
for it.
like
Do you know what I mean?
that's so important what you just said,
100%.
doing it the traditional way. And it's not
Real
for
shit.
everyone,
Real
but it will show that, wow, this guy's not just funny when it's a camera and
Real
edits
shit.
and all that shit.
Real
Like if you
shit.
can stand up in front of a crowd
Yes.
and really be that funny,
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, bro, you got a talent, man. You can take in that energy and throw it right back at them and get their
100%.
reaction.
100%.
And I feel like that's where that authentic, genuine talent just comes from.
Come on,
when a
bro.
person's able to just do it, like if you want to be a rapper,
Yes.
man can go studio, mix up, use a man's beats.
Word.
I tell man all the time, those rappers that really just be on a phone screen,
Yeah.
rapping into the microphone of the phone,
Yeah.
and it's just blowing up, bro. You're hard.
Come
You're
on.
cold.
Come on.
It's a different level, innit? Like, there's levels to the shit, and it's not to, it's yeah.
I'm
And
telling
it's
you,
not
bro.
to I'm not trying to upset people, innit?
Yeah.
Like people have to get upset, and I'm like, I'm not digging at you. I'm just telling you, there's levels to this shit, innit?
I'm telling you.
Like the big Brom rappers that you see now, like Jake, even Skepta, when the man did his That's Not Me cipher. Fair enough, those verses were recorded, innit?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
verses
yeah.
weren't live onto
Yeah, yeah.
his mic.
Yeah.
It's still just in a fucking random place near a car park.
100%.
People. And you got, bro, even fucking E
DWE?
D double. Nah, that's not me. And it's just like, but back to what I was saying though.
Yeah.
I feel like people lose that sense of authenticity.
Yes, 100%.
It's not that you can't succeed. It's that you won't be around for long. In my
Exactly.
opinion.
Exactly.
I feel like when you come from that authentic background and
Yeah.
you come raw with it, you
Yeah.
just have that longevity, man.
Exactly.
And then whether you're pioneering your own thing or you're pioneering something that's already been done,
Yes.
that authenticity is what's gonna take you, man.
Real talk, bro. Real talk, bro. I agree with you 100%, man. 100%.
Okay, but I got a question, yeah.
Yes.
I'm an artist, yeah.
Okay.
And a poet. So when I'm writing
Come on,
some
bro.
good poetry,
Yes.
I'm looking at it like, damn, this is some good shit.
Yeah.
Like you're writing it, you're getting in the zone, you're thinking, wow, that works good.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you write some really good stand up and you're like, damn, this shit's funny, man? What's the feeling like? What's the process like? Explain to me, because I always thought about that.
It's do you know what? I think it's the same because you're a poet, man, and you're I'm sure you guys write as well. You guys know about music as well. It's you feel good, but the difference is that like with stand up, it's sort of a thing where I know this is gonna sound really crazy because it's gonna sound a bit mad. My material doesn't make me laugh when I do it though. When I've finished writing it, I find it hilarious. But I think a majority of comedians will agree. we don't really find our material. We know that it will make you laugh, but we're just repeating what we're saying because it's such a hard craft. And I'm sorry to go off question, but I need to say this. I just personally feel that stand-up is a tougher career than music. And the only reason I'm saying this is because...
I'd agree 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd agree fully with you.
If SK wants to release a mixtape, right? Let's say 30 people don't fuck with it. There will be a majority that do fuck with it, though. The issue with comedy is that I have to write what I find funny to make you laugh. Yeah, and we know about awkward silence. Let's be honest. I could make a joke right now. None of the man them will laugh at it.
On stage as well.
It'll kill me. But with music... If someone plays it in the club, even if you find the song
with
shit,
music,
still jam.
with music,
yeah.
You could have nothing, and the beat just carries it.
I'm telling you,
your pattern.
Exactly.
It's not even you no more.
Exactly.
It's the fucking producer.
But to just end that question there, it feels good knowing that I've written something that I'm proud of. You know what I mean? So I performed in Poetry Jam the first time, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
When I first met you guys, that piece of comedy I had been writing for about 3 weeks. So it was good to know that. And remember this, Poetry Jam was my first time doing stand-up in 2 years. So to come back and to get people laughing, you don't understand how great I felt that day. It was one of the best nights of my life.
So when you find something that you really like and you really enjoy and you find a passion.
100%,
and
my
you
bro.
find success in that passion, whether it's, however you measure success, but you find success.
100%.
It's like one of the most enlightening feelings, isn't it?
100%.
It will just set you off.
100%.
It will just get you going. When you
100%.
find something you really like to do.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, people like this too.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like in my own bars and everywhere, I always say, enemy of progress is the factor of comparison. I told you this earlier today.
Yes, 100%.
Do not allow yourself to compare yourself to someone great when you're on the process to being great. You can't compare something trying to be great to something that's already great. It don't make sense. It will make sense in your head, but it won't make sense practically, which is the issue.
Yeah.
So once you understand, damn, I'm on this journey. Let me just keep progressing.
100%, my guy.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It'll come easier. It'll come at a better pace.
Word.
Of,
Word.
Okay, so I want to talk about Mo Gilligan, because I feel like shout out Mo Gilligan. Yeah, I feel like
That's
he's
big,
changed.
bro. Yeah.
I feel like he's changed the whole kind of idea. And Big Nasty.
Yes, 100%.
They kind of bring.
Yeah, that was a great
They kind of
song.
bring a new flavor, a new culture, a new ethnicity.
Yes.
To the idea of stand up. Where now.
Yes.
It's not no longer stand up.
Yes.
It's just man them fucking around.
Real talk,
and that's
my brother.
our stand up.
That's our stand-up.
And like, but I'll always go back. The authenticity of standing up from a crowd in a mic is something else.
100%,
You got
my
that
dog.
microphone to capture the whole audience.
100%, my dog.
But the way Mo Gilligan, and he's got his own he's got a late night show.
Yeah,
Mo
late
Gilligan.
night TV
and he's
show,
got,
Mo
he's got some
Gilligan.
big guests on there. You know,
Yeah,
he's got
man.
yeah.
I'm telling you, fam.
Yeah,
He's getting that white people money,
bro.
man.
He's got Tyson Fury.
Oh, come on,
Tyson
man.
Fury.
Come on, man. Tyson Fury.
That big,
You know what I'm saying?
But like Big
And
Nas.
it's if I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's fine. It's fine.
But if I'm to keep it real, when I was growing up, every person in this country, we looked up to the comedians from America. So Mo Gilligan,
Really
if
gives
I
us
ever
hope.
met him, he doesn't realize how much he's given us hope because he's from the ends as well. So even if you notice in his stand-up, sometimes he would talk about roadmen or even on YouTube.
A lot. He mentions the ends a lot.
On YouTube, watch a series. He has a series of if roadmen told bedtime stories. And that's just a funny element of where we're from. Big Nasty's an OG from Brixton.
OG,
Okay, so he was one of the even 6'7" say they look up to him. So but Big Nasty, he has a funny personality. That's why the show had to be for him. You know what I'm saying? But Mo Gilligan is a comedian that caters to the culture. So that's why I just to shout
I couldn't
out to
agree
him,
with you more, man.
He's amazing, bro.
And with Big Nasty, it's like, I don't know if you know about Big Nasty from day, yeah?
Oh, I love
this guy
Big
came
Nasty.
up on Grime Report TV. I
Yes,
forgot the
exactly.
name of the guy behind Lordy, yeah? Shout out Lordy. Many man don't know who Lordy is. Lordy was that deep hench voice behind the camera, yeah? Shout out Lordy. I don't know how him and Big Nasty are to now, but bro, Nasty's doing this thing, Lordy's doing this thing. Shout out to both of them.
Yeah.
My man started off by giving rappers £5 notes, telling them go into the shop and buy snacks. The Big L challenge.
Yes,
My man was
yeah.
rolling big up L's.
Yeah, man.
And it blows my mind every single time I see him
Word.
on Channel 4 and I think, wow. He's interviewing big artists, big
Oh, yeah.
names, you know, like huge idols, idolized by the entire country, not just a minority.
Yeah.
And it just gives you that inspiration, like, dog. dog, man can be from the ends now, and you can really make it.
Legend, you know.
Big
Legend.
Nasty's, for me personally, in the UK, it'd be Mo Gilligan and Big Nasty, the
Yeah,
best comedians.
100%. Bricky, he's representing Brixton
And
as
Mo
well.
Gilligan's banter is so unique, but so relatable to us.
Exactly.
It's like when he laughs, it's like, yeah, that's
Exactly.
how man
Bro, if I'm to keep it real, I'm going to say this right now. Darkest Man he needs more exposure because Chunks, right? Chunks, in my opinion, I love Chunks, but he has the exposure he deserves. Yeah. And Young Philly, I love the fact they're giving him that platform. But Darkest has to be next. That whole Beta Squad, they're doing their thing. But Nico's a great YouTuber. But it's like, Darkest, like, let me tell you why I love Darkest. Because he says things that don't make sense, but they're just funny. Do you know what? Word to Sam, I do feel they need to someone in the UK needs to talk to Nick Cannon to try to give us Wilder Now. Because I think Wilder Now in the UK...
God.
Well, think about Wilder Now in the UK would be amazing. Mo Gilligan would host. You know what I'm saying? The Wilder Now girls would be paying. It would be amazing.
Have you seen Don't Drink Your Juice Box in the South Side of the Hood?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's not even the name of the movie. It's basically, Menace to Society. No,
yes,
don't
I know
be,
Menace to
don't
Society.
be. Oh, I said the name. Fuck the name. Don't drink a juice box in the South Side. Don't be a menace to society whilst drinking your juice box in the South Side of the Hood. Something like that, yeah. Okay. And it's basically a parody of like Friday, Menace to Society.
Funny still.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
That shit is like, you wouldn't get that now though. It's just so fucking funny. It's like, I remember one scene, I'll play the scene. His grandma's beefing him, He just come home, his grandma's smoking a fat L, like this big.
Yeah.
He's joking around his grandma's like, give me your best punch. He's doing these ones, like, chill out, grandma, man. Don't wanna do that, man. He's like, don't wanna, bow, just out switches, punches the fuck out of her face. She flips over the table and the floor. She gets something. She's like, you still hit like a bitch. And I'm like, damn, that is so random and stupid. But why is that so funny?
Yeah. Do you guys feel that maybe this is what we need to talk about? It's about to go there. Because I'll answer it last. But do you guys feel that cancel culture is affecting stand-up? Because I'll speak about this last, right?
Okay, so I feel like not only is cancel culture fucking with stand-up, it's fucking with anyone that's creative and outspoken. If you got jokes, if you want to say something, but it offends any type of group,
okay.
As soon as you do that, cancel it, lock it off, whatever.
Done.
And it's like, there's no longer a bridge where if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. If you don't, you don't. It's like, cancel him. It's like, no.
I agree with you,
no.
100%.
And it's because we've given the people the power to be so emotionally unstable, innit?
Yeah.
Nowadays, we're in an environment and a construct where if I don't like what you do, I can go make a group of people that don't like what you do.
Yes, 100%.
And now start an organization
100%.
and act like we are deeply affected by what you do.
100%.
And that's where I feel like that it's that sense of power and
100%.
And it's not only affecting creatives, it's affecting anyone that wants to produce something,
100%.
create something.
100%.
And it's like, I always like to say to people, I'm not naive or ignorant. I do understand both sides. Yeah. But here it's like, I'm sorry, but if you don't find it funny, you don't like it, you can leave. Yeah. Because the same people behind closed doors will make inappropriate jokes. Yeah. They just don't like it when people do it about them or about anyone that they can't control.
That's what I'm saying.
It's that control freak behavior. We can't control it. Let's cancel it.
100%, my guy.
I feel like the cancel culture is gonna keep just drawing back what we can kind of relate over. Or do you feel like it's not an issue?
It's gonna go more of a full circle. I feel like people are gonna get to the point where it's like you just laugh at it. And comedy is beautiful because you can just laugh. When times are hard and the world's fucked, you can just laugh at it. And it's like it's a way for people to deal with their issues. So cancel culture, I don't think is gonna tear us apart yet. And also remember that cancel culture originated from a good idea of people that do fuck stuff don't deserve to have our money and stuff like that. Yeah, but then it's kind of expanded to it's like anyone says anything suspect at all. Like the baby at the concert where he said something about AIDS. Yes. He didn't directly say anything about gay people, but he said none of my friends have AIDS. Yes. And that was extrapolated to mean you don't like gay people. Yes. And it was like, no, he was making quite a very, not an educated statement about it. It was just a dumb thing to say. Exactly. But then that microscope is put on it. And then it's cancelled, and it's like, there's less forgiveness. And those the people behind the cancel culture don't have that same lens on them. And most of the time, like you said, they're sitting behind closed doors.
Exactly.
So it's like they're put on a different pedestal. And we want real people.
Word.
We want real people, yeah. As soon as they make a mistake,
Word.
we cancel them. But that's real people make mistakes.
The issue that I have is that, like, I get that the LGBT community go through a lot. And, you know, we understand that they have a hardship in it. But my logic is that, I remember, I don't know which comedian it was, but he said that he did a show in Atlanta. And he was just roasting black people getting killed by the cops. But as a black guy, we're allowed to talk about our struggle. So it's not funny though, because that's a dark thing, because we can get killed by the cops. We know about this. Yeah. But he said the funny thing that made him laugh was that there were LGBT members in the audience laughing at that. But he said that if I had made a joke about them, would have been as funny.
This is
so
why
why are you
shit.
so happy knowing that we're making a joke about black people being killed? Because my only answer is that cancel culture, it's just becoming a bit too toxic for me, in my personal, because I'm just saying that you should fucking lighten up, man. It's just a joke. If I'm telling you to go die or to do this, then I deserve to go to prison, because that's a
real root cause is the journalism.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I feel like journalists are fucking horrible in it, and like we don't understand how big of an issue the journalists are today. And because no, because you go to these big offices and these big publishers. I'm guaranteeing you they are looking for big labels, and the fact that you can get Stormzy mixed up with Lukaku blows my mind, innit? To this day, that will blow my mind.
Why? How does that make sense? Lukaku, come on.
They don't even look that much the same.
I'm so scared because I get that the comedy world is increasing. I'm grateful that more comedians are coming out, but to me, it's like David Chappelle even said, I'll end it with this. He said in one of his Netflix specials that I don't feel bad about nothing I say on stage. And that's just how it should be, man. Know what I'm saying? Whenever we do comedy, we're not trying to offend you. We're just trying to make you laugh because we deal with depression. You deal with depression. We're trying to get you out to feel happy, man.
But people, it's been a lovely episode once again.
Yes, man.
With my brother Bilal.
Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you.
Get the crew in, guys. It's been the crew. It's been the people. This is the final episode of the night.
Caleb. Come on, my brother. Come on.
Thumbnail.